Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
If there's a noise, I'll sort of...
I'll run upstairs.
We'll run upstairs and kill them.
Run upstairs and kill them. Well done, Leslie, coping with all of that. There are lots of standing stones. I just love the way the sea weathers the rocks around Cornwall. And they've all got funny names, you know, like the Devil's Donuts and things like that. And, you know, you look at them and you can't see what it is. And I was on St Agnes in the Isles of Scilly for about a week, and I knew this stone was called the Nag's Head, but I couldn't see a horse there at all. To me it was like a giant molar. This giant molar of a stone is called the Nag's Head, but I can't see this, despite all the contortions of my imagination, until effortlessly, one morning, the stone is Pegasus. His head bent to the bulk of his granite body, the grandeur of stone wings, and I am amazed. This is the work of wind and rain. And I am intrigued by the tension between abstract and form, myth and fact, weight and flight. The legs are crudely melded, but the wings fully realised. I indulge myself in fantasies. Pegasus haunts the island, and despite his weight, he lands gently on its rugged moorland pasture. And I watch him. I watch him in a lightning and a darkening sky. I watch him take the battering of rain, the scour of wind, the bake of sun. And I know, if I wake at just the right moment, I will see him lift his head, shake his mane. I'll hear his white song, the stone wing beat as he flies. I think that poem's not really finished, because every time I perform it I change it. I think, oh, that's a bit better. And there is a version of this actually on an iPhone app, believe it or not. It's an app that's in process of matching places to poems. So I'm the only one on the Isles of Scilly so far. It's another one about the way that the wind weathers rocks, among other things. It is about other things as well. Lunacy. Ruled by the moon, its tides and cyclic storms, the power of Mary's anger terrifies. She hurls herself to breaking point, splinters, regroups, and hammers down again. What is it she must smash to smithereens, must hammer into shape to take its place? It's not the sea which breaks, it is the granite. And no one can see the granite deep in Mary's psyche, bizarre and beautifully sculpted rocks, relentlessly hammered, wave by wave. And a tiny stone. Not a calm or a cool stone. It still carries the charge of its birth, the fracture of every wave smash, the bruise of every pebble smash, every power hammer of the sea, the jarring fall of every tide, the percussive battery of stone slides as each pebble rubs its partner up the wrong way. It carries the record of every knockout blow, etched in white-hot lightning stripes. I'll just do one more. Not got a Welsh accent. This really needs a Welsh accent, I think. But it's the Blodeuwedd myth, and it's always got to me how this maiden made of flowers did what she did. So it's in her voice. Well, maybe murder was a step too far. But what choice did I have? I was given to my husband as though I'd no feelings of my own, and my sap could never stir to his limp touch. My lover's kiss electrified me. And after that, how could I go back stagnating in a rotten flower bed? They've caught us, and I'm waiting for my sentence, and they've promised something far worse than death. They'll turn me into a rosebush and plant me in my husband's garden. But they haven't got the wit for that. When I hear the verdict, I'm almost hooting with delight. An owl! It's no hardship to be a face of feathers after being a pillowcase of weeds. I fly alone, under the moon, the ice of stars. To whom, I cry, to who should I bow down? To none. I am the mistress of the night.
Oh,
More applause for Angela. Wonderful set, wonderful set. And now to end our October Odes with the Cornish Flavour, I'd just like to welcome back Sue Johns.
I was just looking at the way you've written that up there, and it's like it's one word, October.
October Odes.
I was just trying to think what an October Ode might be.
Like an electrode.
Yeah, I was thinking it could be some kind of new strain of piles or something.
Oh, I see.
Maybe not. And I'm just, yeah, because I'm reading Sean O'Brien's book, November, at the moment. He's got a poem in there about referring to himself as a group of people as Novemberists.